Representative Eskamani in debate.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. You know, I lean so much, not just on my policy experience, but also my lived experiences when I make decisions on this floor. Because, in fact, one of my first ever levels of engagement with the political process here in Florida was back in 2010, helping to collect petitions for the Land and Water Conservation ballot initiative. And I remember, you know, just falling into that really by chance. I saw folks who were holding clipboards, collecting signatures, and I said, yeah, that sounds great. How can I help? And so I grabbed some petitions and, you know, started engaging with my colleagues at UCF and getting folks plugged in, which was a successful ballot initiative that to this day, the people of Florida are grateful for and hold us accountable to. And so I look back at not just successful ballot initiatives, but failed ballot initiatives, members, because the process is difficult right now. It is not easy right now. Based on voter turnout for 2024, anyone who wants to pursue a citizen-led ballot initiative is going to have to collect upwards of 1 million signatures. 1 million signatures. When you hit 250,000, that triggers Supreme Court review. So the Supreme Court looks at your language and says yes or no. There have been many recent examples of well-funded ballot initiatives that were knocked out because the courts told them so. And that's the other dynamic, is the funding. These are very expensive campaigns. This legislature has not only made the process more expensive, but we have tried in the past to set limitations on the donations when we haven't done that for ourselves and our political committees. So there's already been so many examples where we have tried to strip away access to this process for our constituents only because we don't like how they circumvent the process. And the reality is we have seen election results where conservative candidates win, but progressive policy wins at the same time. And that tells me the people of Florida need us to act on certain issues that for whatever reason we don't hear in this body. So they turn to the grassroots. They turn to these ballot initiatives to find a way forward. And I think that is an essential part of our democracy, of our republic, is that citizen engagement. So members, I encourage you to join us in voting down on this House Joint Resolution. We want to make sure that voters can continue to engage in the process with these 60% threshold already in mind, which again is very, very hard to do. With that, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Vote down.